Welcome to our Sixth Form Assembly for the week commencing the 26th of April. I want to remind everyone of the importance of wearing face coverings in lessons and also when walking around the school and also when sitting outside the Sixth Form block. The only time that you're exempt from wearing a face covering is if you're eating or involved in physical activity. So for example, if you're playing football on the field, you wouldn't be required to wear a face covering. Now, our senior leadership team are very keen to reduce the amount of social interaction that takes place indoors, and therefore they've allocated each year group in the school a different area outside. So for example, we have been allocated the lower field, and that's in addition to the benches outside the sixth form area. So if you are eating your lunch, we want you to use the benches outside the sixth form block or the lower field, because that's a big open space and we want to try and reduce social contact indoors. If you want to study, you are allowed to use the sixth form study room during lunch times. However, if you are socialising or eating your lunch, we want you to do that outside. If the weather is bad, you will be allowed to use the sixth form study room to eat your lunch and to socialise. Now, last week we had information from the Welsh Government about leaving dates, and Year 13 students' last day will be Friday the 28th of May. Now, the end of term for Year 12 will be Friday the 16th of July, and this half term you're undertaking learning tasks. Year 12 and Year 13 are doing learning tasks, and after half term, Year 12 will be finishing content in lessons of the Year 12 course and getting a taste of Year 13 subject content. And this will inform your choice of what subjects to carry forward into Year 13, and will also be taking you off timetable for careers support and UCAS support and to complete Welsh back tasks. So the plan for after half term Year 12 is for you to have 3 weeks of lessons in your subjects, and then you'll be taken off timetable to complete key elements of the Welsh back. So for example, you'll spend time coming up with a draft of your individual project, and you'll also undertake activities for your enterprise and employability challenge. We'll be taking you off timetable for several days after half term to help you with apprenticeships and UCAS applications, and we'll also be giving you and your parents the opportunity to attend a number of careers talks from organisations and universities to help you prepare for your next steps after leaving sixth form. So I just want to remind everyone of the entry requirements for Year 13. Now, we require all Year 12 Welsh back work to be completed to at least a pass standard. So that's global and any work that you do on enterprise and employability, and also we need a draft of your individual project, and that must be to at least a pass standard. That's why we'll be taking you off timetable for 3 weeks to make sure that you've completed all your Year 12 Welsh back work. No students will be allowed into Year 13 without that work being completed. Now, alongside the Welsh Baccalaureate, you need at least 2 other subjects to study in Year 13. So therefore, you must complete all Year 12 work in vocational subjects and be up to date if you're going to continue those subjects into Year 13. So if you're studying BTEC such as sport or applied science or business or IT, or vocational subjects such as food and criminology, all your Year 12 work must be completed to at least a pass standard. Now, if you're studying AS subjects, you need to grade in those subjects to be able to continue those into Year 13. So you must at least obtain an E grade in those AS qualifications this year for you to be able to continue those subjects. So we need you to have 2 subjects at least alongside the Welsh Baccalaureate to continue into Year 13. So this is the timetable I've shared previously with you. So this half term, for the first 6 weeks, students will be undertaking learning tasks, and in the last week of this half term, our teachers will be marking those learning tasks and moderating those tasks. And then you have half term, and after half term, you will have your results. And then if you are unhappy with any grades and you want to put in an appeal, you can do so. and those appeals will be considered by our senior leadership team. And once the appeals window is finished, the grades will be given to the WJC, and they will issue you with results formally on A-level results day and AS results day, which this year is earlier. It's the 10th of August. So that's how this process will work. Now, when preparing for these learning tasks, it might be useful to check out the WJC Digital Educational Resources page. Now, the WJC have been commissioned by the Welsh Government to produce resources to support students with the learning tasks. So they have lots of resources, many of them in blended learning form. So they have videos and they have tasks that you can complete to help you improve your understanding. And they also have some really useful knowledge organisers, which are 1-page or 2-page summaries which help you pick out key content you need to revise for the specifications. Now, the 10th of June is a very important date for anyone who's applied to university this year. And this is because if you've received all your decisions, so in other words, offers or rejections from universities by the 20th of May, and the majority of students will have had all their decisions by the 20th of May, students must reply by the 10th of June. And that means you have to select a firm choice and an insurance choice. And the firm choice will be the university you decide that you want to go to. And your insurance choice will be the university that comes into play if you don't achieve the grades for your firm choice. So, for example, if your firm choice is Bristol University and it's 3A grades, if you get your 3A grades, you will get a place at Bristol. If you miss those grades and Bristol decide not to take you, then you will have an insurance choice that you select at this time. And your insurance choice only exists if you don't have your firm choice. You can't pick two universities and say you're going to decide on the day which one you're going to go to. You have a firm choice and an insurance choice. And your insurance choice should be lower grades than your firm choice, because this only comes into play if you don't achieve the grades for your firm choice. Now, a few weeks ago, we had a webinar from Cardiff Metropolitan University on student finance, and I've sent everyone a link to a video from Cardiff Met explaining different aspects of how to apply for student finance and the different support you can get from universities. I've also emailed all Year 13 students a link to this video from Student Finance Wales, and it's been made to support you with every aspect of completing an application form for student finance. And it talks you through the different aspects and the different support packages available. So please check out this video. A copy of the video is on our Sixth Form YouTube channel. Now, many of our students in Year 12 and Year 13 will be considering apprenticeship options, and these apprenticeship options tend to be advertised from January onwards when students are in Year 13. And an example of a really good opportunity is shown here. CGI are one of Wales's top companies, and they're offering software development level 4 apprenticeships, and the deadline for applying for this is the 30th of April. So during this program, you would complete a variety of modules covering software development and programming. You will also get your software development career off to a flying start. You'll have an apprenticeship coach. You will gain a qualification, and you will earn money while doing this. So if you're interested in applying for this opportunity and you're in Year 13, the deadline is the 30th of April, so it's this week. So please check out your emails for details of how to apply. Now, another example of an opportunity that was advertised this week is the degree apprenticeship here in Digital User Experience and Technology Solutions, and this is from the NatWest Group. And it's an opportunity where you would be based in Bristol and you would earn £19,000 to £24,000 a year. And I've emailed details to all Year 13 students about this opportunity. Now, I've also emailed Year 13 students about this opportunity from an accountancy firm, BDO, who are offering a 48-month program. And as part of this program, you will complete a qualification to become a chartered accountant. So the deadline for applying for this is the 30th of April. So if you're interested, please check your emails for further information. Another company to check out is Ernst & Young, because they have a number of apprenticeship opportunities available and these are ongoing. So here's an example of a level 7 business apprenticeship, and you can see that you could undertake this in Bristol, which is not too far away, and they pay around £20,000 to £22,000 a year for students who are undertaking this apprenticeship. Now, the BBC are advertising great apprenticeship opportunities local in Cardiff, and they have a level 3 apprenticeship scheme here where you could be a production apprenticeship and you will get to work in different areas of the company. So for example, you might be working at BBC Wales Sport or with the National Orchestra of Wales or Radio Wales or in the Education and Public Engagement team, and there's a salary of £14,400 a year, and you also get trained by leading people from the BBC and production staff and technical staff, so it's a great opportunity here. They also have an accounting and finance level 3 apprenticeship available, again based in Cardiff. So once again, they pay around £14,000 to £16,000 a year. The deadline for applying for this is the 29th of April, and the apprenticeship is there to develop skills in the accounting and finance sector, so you will gain an advanced diploma in accounting upon completion of the level 3 program, and it leads into a level 4 program which is more like a degree standard. So this is another opportunity here, so please check your emails for details of this. So if you're a year 12 or year 13 student interested in the BBC apprenticeships and school leavers programs, I would recommend you check out their careers website and their great Twitter site, which is called BBC Get In, which has all the latest information. Now, there's lots of great opportunities for year 12 and year 13 students at the moment, and one such opportunity is this IBM Inside Evening, which has been sent to us by the organisation Young Professionals, which is a really good organisation for providing opportunities for students. And this event on the 13th of May, 5 till 6, gives you an opportunity to learn from senior technology and business leaders at IBM and see the different opportunities available and the work that IBM are involved with. So if you're a student who's interested in business or technology, this is a great event to attend because you'll find out about all the different school leavers opportunities that they have. You'll find out about work experience programs and summer insight days and gap year opportunities. So please check out details of this from your emails, and it takes place in May. Now, if you're a student who's interested in business and specifically areas such as property development, construction, architecture, interior design, this is another excellent event you might be interested in. It's from Young Professionals and it's an insight to Berkeley Group St Edwards, which is a property and construction firm. Now, this event on Wednesday the 12th of May takes place between 5 and 6:30 p.m. and it's an excellent opportunity as this company is one of the UK's largest property and construction firms. So it's a fantastic opportunity to get involved with. So please check your emails for this. Now, I mentioned previously about the Speakers for Schools platform, which is a great platform which gives lots and lots of opportunities for students trying to build links and connections with major companies. And they've started a virtual work experience platform, and Miss Jones has emailed year 12 students in particular recently about this, but this is open to year 12 and year 13 students. And the virtual work experience platform offers great opportunities that you can apply for with major companies, and you can gain experience that will really enhance a CV and a personal statement. So I just want to mention a couple of examples of opportunities that are available through this website. So on the 25th of June, there's an event for students interested in engineering. So it's called Predict 21 Insight Day Future Careers in Engineering, and it's from Sir Robert McAlpine, which is a major construction company. And this is a great opportunity to develop skills and find out more about what it would be like to study engineering and to work in the engineering and construction industry. There's also an architecture taster day taking place on the 12th of May, and this again is an excellent opportunity to develop skills and knowledge of what it would be like to work as an architect. Now, lots of year 12 and year 13 students would have attended the UK University Search Careers fairs that have been taking place virtually. There's been lots and lots of great events, and they're a superb organisation that run careers events across the UK. Now, they've just launched a fantastic website called Student Stream, which brings together video content featuring vital advice and expert knowledge from universities across the UK all in one place. And this brand new website has video information about writing personal statements, choosing courses, student finance, uni campuses, open days, interview advice, etc. So it's an excellent resource if you're interested in university and even apprenticeships, because they have apprenticeship information on there as well. Please check out this website. Now, UCAS have been running a series of virtual careers fairs, and these are called UCAS Discovery, and there was one in April, and if you missed that, you can still download all the material from that. It's an opportunity to hear from hundreds of universities and other organisations about the different opportunities available, and the final live UCAS Discovery event takes place on May the 5th, so please check your emails for details of how to sign up for this. Now, USW have some great opportunities coming up. They have a fantastic event taking place on Monday the 26th of April at 6 p.m, which I've emailed you about, and this is great for anyone interested in sports science or biology. And this session is called The Importance of Blood, and it will look at how we take and measure blood, what it can tell us about athletic performance, as well as why we should donate blood. And the session will explore the darker world of blood doping and shine a light on the impact of doping on endurance and recovery. So check your emails for further details of this, and don't forget that every Monday USW runs something called Monday Motivational Masterclasses. They have a fantastic program of events, and it's worth checking these out. Now, it's not just USW who have a great range of webinars coming up. Swansea University have fantastic webinars, so here's an example of the School of Management webinars that they're putting on. So they have a business taster session, a marketing session, a tourism session, and also a session where you can find out about future careers and meet people who've graduated from the School of Management. They also have tasters taking place in economics and mathematics and history and physics coming up this week, so please check your emails to learn more about this. Now, also don't forget to check out the Discover Cardiff series of webinars that have been put on by Cardiff University, and this is a free webinar series which aims to support students in Year 12 and Year 13 who are interested in going to university, and they offer subject webinars on introducing higher education, student finance, personal statements, online study, remote learning, note taking, all stuff like that. So it'd be really, really useful. They're student led very often, and you can hear from current students at Cardiff about the courses that they're studying. So this is a really, really good series of webinars, and it's useful to students who may be thinking of going to Cardiff or maybe looking at other universities, because it tells you a lot about the different types of courses available. Also, don't forget to look at the University of Sheffield for taster sessions. They run a tremendous amount of taster sessions and subject webinars. And over the next few weeks, they have chemical and biological engineering webinars, chemistry webinars, computer science, education, electrical engineering, geography, mechanical engineering, physics, environmental science, etc. So these are great webinars to improve your subject knowledge and to explore different courses that you might want to study at university. As I mentioned previously, the University of Hertfordshire have some great taster events coming up. So this week alone they have a history masterclass taking place, a psychology taster lecture, and a business taster lecture that students might be interested in. Now, if you're a student who's interested in applying for Oxford or Cambridge University, there are lots of events taking place over the next few weeks to support you with applications. One such event is Q&A sessions being put on by Churchill College, and these are being put on by Richard Partington, the senior tutor, and Dr. Jonathan Padley, who's an admission tutor. And other members of the admission teams at Cambridge will also be there to support Year 12 students with applications and any questions that they may have. Now, these are taking place on the 5th of May, the 2nd of June, and the 16th of June, and they're hour-and-a-half sessions, and please check your emails for details how to sign up for these. Now, if you're a Year 12 or Year 13 student interested in Oxford or Cambridge, I want to draw your attention to a website that's been set up called Inside Uni, and it's a student-led non-profit project aiming to make Oxford and Cambridge applications more accessible. It's a website that's recommended by Oxford and Cambridge, and it's a really good resource giving you guides for different subjects and interviews and application tests, etc. So please check out this website. I think it'd be really useful to you. Don't forget to check out the subject masterclasses that Cambridge University are offering. They're offering a range of masterclasses in May and June, so these are great for exploring subjects beyond what you would study at A-level. It's also worth checking out the individual college open days as well as the university open days. So for example, Christ College Cambridge Maths Department are running a Maths Online Open Day event where you can find out what it would be like to study mathematics at Cambridge. And there'll be similar events throughout the next few months, so it's worth checking out the individual college websites and Twitter feeds as well as the main university websites. Now, there's been a lot of information in this assembly and it's a very busy time at the moment, so I just want to finish by reinforcing the importance of you all looking after your well-being. And if you're worried or concerned about anything, please talk to your form tutors or to a member of the sixth form team, because we're here to support and help you. Now, I just want to finish by getting you to reflect on this information. This is the 5 ways to well-being. Now, lots of organisations are using these principles to help their employees and members of their organisation to look after their well-being. So I just want you to reflect on these. The importance of connecting, the importance of social relationships and maintaining those with the people close to you during this stressful time. Being active. Exercise can make you feel good and is shown to help alleviate depression and anxiety, and just stepping out in the fresh air can be beneficial for improving your mood. Taking notice can strengthen and broaden our self-awareness, which is beneficial for well-being. Remember, it's the simple things that can give you joy. Taking time out of your day to enjoy the environment around us, whether that be a trip to the local park or going somewhere new, can be beneficial to your mental health. Learning something new can improve self-esteem and give a sense of achievement. Embrace new experiences, see opportunities, surprise yourself. The practice of setting goals has been strongly associated with higher levels of well-being. Do something kind for somebody else. Your time, your words, your presence. Research has shown that committing an act of kindness once a week over a 6-week period is associated with an increase in well-being. I just want you to reflect on these things. If you have any worries or any difficulties, talk to someone. Talk to your form tutors, talk to your friends, talk to us, because we're here to help and support you. So as this assembly comes to an end, I just want to wish everyone a fantastic week. Let's all support each other, and if you have any difficulties or you're worried in any way, just come and see a member of the sixth form team or your form tutor, and we will do everything to help and support you.